Canberra here on Frozen Planet. No, I'm not. I'm Richard Lewis supporting for cadred.org. Is a lot of similarities with Frozen Planet as it happens, because where I'm at is pretty desolate and lifeless. It's extremely cold as well to boot, and as you can see, there's not a lot going on. I'd wager that Frozen Planet is a bit more exciting because nobody's actually turned up to this LAN. This area before was a huge hubbub of activity at the previous one, at the debut for the Telford Exhibition Centre. If you remember that video, you might want to check it as a compare and contrast. But I'm going to take you through into the much, much smaller Winterland main area. And you can see, we go past all of here, again, the hall's echoey and quiet. There was some player boxes up there last time, and again, they're not really being utilised. This is our press room in here. I don't know if you had a look in here last time, so I'll give you just a little peek around the corner. You can have a look in. They're all the radio people that I talk about in the thing. So, yeah, that's made me popular. But we're going past the refreshments as well. We've got security outside of the press room these days. They see us about 30 times going in and out. They check our passes every time. Very diligent. No room for theft. But again, already you can probably see the difference. These areas were the main kind of entrances last time, and they just haven't had the requirement. They haven't had to utilise as many staff. They haven't had to put as many people on. It's incredibly quiet, and if you think about all of this that we've walked past, we've not seen a gamer yet. I don't think. I certainly haven't seen one. Thought that was Yak for a minute there. You are ready? Darren will enjoy that. Yeah, this is the main area. This is actually where the LAN begins in earnest. I actually showed you the wrong wrist last time. I think this is the chap who confiscated our alcohol last night as well.
Yeah.
So, again, diligent, very diligent. So thanks for that. Yeah, we'll start with a bar. There's always a good place to start. There's the staff trying to ignore me. As you can see, usually an I-Series bar's packed full of UK gamers drowned in their sorrows while they get smashed in the group stages. And again, it's just a little bit quiet. There's not really a lot going on. People have a bit of chow. The exhibitor stands don't seem as big. It doesn't seem to be as big a presence. So yeah, in terms of teams, what we've got here is, I think there's still none officially for Team Fortress 2. We've got maybe 30 now signed up for the Source tournament that's underway. BF3, I think it's got 11, and it really seems to be the saving grace here. You know, it's typical of all esports. It's the StarCraft 2 tournament, which seems to be generating a lot of attention, and that doesn't get underway until tomorrow, I believe. So, this is the bar area and the food here, which of course has been much improved in recent times. No more baggies burgers. This is a bit more healthy and stuff. As you can see, look, people enjoying themselves, people smiling. This is what's become of the bar. Again, it's not packed. These guys in green were here yesterday. Yes, they're a bit hardcore. The most popular kind of hoodie here seems to be the Team Dignitas one. It's almost as if Odie was obsessed with advertising or something. But if we look over here as well, I haven't even seen. This is going to be the StarCraft area. And then see, they're doing the IPL, which is the IGN Pro League. IGN are actually here. They're not roughing it in the press room. Like what we're having to do. They've got their own VIP area. They even took all the tea-making facilities. So IGN, if you watch this video, fuck you. I can't have coffee or tea for free because of you guys. That's fucking bullshit. You're not better than me, so fuck off. So, but anyway, at least they're coming and doing something to do with esports. So, you know, you got to take the rough with the smooth. This is going to be well, a battlefield, I think, area as well. This is all happening. There's going to be some sit-down kind of jump on and play on these new top-of-the-range PCs. Obviously, the game's a fucking beast and needs a lot of CPU processing and stuff. Kick energy here as always. Again, nothing going on at the moment. I don't know if they're going to get the booking Bronco out again. Certainly hope not. Did not need to see big fat gamers getting flung off that. There's the Fletchers there, just plotting a bit of world domination. Really. And again, this is the stage. The main stage area is, again, really impressive. If you think about what we saw at ESWC, which of course is the Electronic Sports World Cup, what we've got here is still very impressive. It's a big screen, someone playing Portal at the moment. And look at the planners and everything, it looks really professional and it's a very good spectator area. And again, I don't know what's going on over here, but there's obviously a few little closed tournament areas. There's a few tournaments that we haven't really mentioned. Kind of, I think there might be a League of Legends thing going on. I'm not too sure. We'll just have a little look down here as well. This is the actual nerve centre. This is where they do all the sound engineering and everything for that up on the stage. So you've got some technicians. There's an Xbox area here. I don't know what looking at. Darkness 2. Oh, sounds a bit odd. Not sure what would be so exciting about being sat in the dark for a bit. There you go. And yeah, oh yeah, this I definitely want to mention, because I know that 2K games are going to be here, and while I may not have time for any of the adventure games or the other stuff they're doing like that, 2K12, the NBA game, fucking brilliant, like one of the best sports games of all time, so I'm definitely going to want to talk to them and show them some due respect. Wouldn't be a gaming event if World of Warcraft wasn't advertised, and you know, it seems to be having its day. There's been a dip in subscribers, so I don't know why that's here. I think they're still going to be giving away some kind of 1 month free subscription stuff. You know, Blizzard always having a high presence here, especially what with StarCraft 2, so they're always going to be present at events like these. What I'll do now is, this is kind of the exhibits hall. As you can see, it's very muted at the moment, not a lot going on. We thought this would be the ideal time to come round and, you know, no microphone, so you'd at least be able to hear me. And plus we can get through, there's no crowds of people, although I don't expect that to actually happen either. But what I'll do now is I'll take you through with the player area, so you can have a look in there. Was going to make a dodgy joke about Call of Duty and him being the final boss, General Waits. Not going to, glad we've decided to scrap that. But this is the main player area, we're going to have a look around. And I just saw your twin actually earlier. He was cleaning the floors. I'm like, no, yeah, a frag master's fallen on hard times or something. But yeah, I'm just doing a walk. You say cleaning background? Yeah. No, it's alright, man. I'll definitely catch up with you in a bit. It's good to see you. I would be more affectionate if I wasn't on camera. So that's great. So there's Darren. The legend, of course, from Frag Masters, got the admin area here. But we'll have a little scout down here so you can see the old shop, which is where, of course, they get all the stuff off the back of the van, scribble out their not for sale individually stickers and whatnot, and then charge you a wonderful market price. That doesn't actually happen. Don't kick me out of the event multiplayer. But this was a bar last time. I think there's like a Battlefield 3 stand here now. Something's going on over here, and of course Thermal take esports, who seem to be everywhere at the moment these days. Obviously you'll have heard from Vank and some of the other people there on podcasts and other such things we've done. There's TCM Walker over there, he's come down, an ex-man of course. There you are, how's it going boys? Good to see you. Always regulars on the road. Not sure what they're doing here, but no doubt we'll talk to them later on. And if we sweep back the way we come, you might just get an idea of kind of how big it is, but of course last time there were 2 halls like this, so again, you know, to put a fine point on it, it's not as big as it was last time. I don't know if that's a seasonal thing, I don't know if we should read into it whether the games themselves starting to come to an end, but I think what's going to be is Darren again for the 3rd time, or was it the cleaner, I can't remember, but so yeah. I think what's going to be notable about this I-Series isn't so much going to be the tournaments that are here and the teams that are here. It's actually going to be about the kind of added on extras, how well the StarCraft 2 goes over, and of course we've got some fantastic players here, like some top StarCraft 2 talent for the first time, so it's not just the given who's going to win it, and it's not just the given who's going to be in the final. You know, there's actually going to be some competition along the way. In addition to that, of course, we've got Counter-Strike Global Offensive having their big exhibition match between Very Games and Sakeras, best of 3. That's going to be shoutcasted by Ragefest. They've flown specialist shoutcasters over from Europe, which is again I think the first time since the days of Quad V that multiplayer have really gone out of their way to kind of put on a professional shoutcasting operation, which is fantastic. So ultimately everything that's going on around the event seems to be bigger, better, multiplayer continuing to move in the right direction, I-Series continuing to move in the right direction. It's just, as we've talked about in the past, certain elements of esports are changing, and I-Series is very representative of that at the moment. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, certainly a lot smaller, but anyway, stay tuned to the website. We're certainly going to bring you all the information, all the big stories from here at Telford I44.